Good evening. Nice to meet you again.
Hi, good evening.
Hi, Daddy. How are you?
Well, I'm fine, very fine, thank you.
Okay, so today we're going to talk about the many charities and initiatives Dr. Hector Goma has been a part of, has influenced. Before we begin, what is your first experience of either seeing someone that you know or your family member being involved in a charity?
Interestingly, I'm not sure about family members being involved in charities officially, but in terms of goodwill, it's it runs in the family. A lot of people told me about granddad. He was very much into doing things for people. His mom, Sisi Polo, as she was called, she was kind of the mother of everybody. And of course, Yasele is also that kind of person who would do everything for other people. So it's as if it's in the genes.
So let's begin with the Black Health Initiative.
Black Health Initiative is a Leeds-based non-governmental organization, and of course, it's in Chapeltown. It's a community engagement organization which works towards equality of access to health and social care within Leeds for disadvantaged communities.
Okay, then we go on to Bridge Community Church.
Interestingly, Bridge Community Church was the first church that we attended in 1998. Way back when we were living in Igbo Gardens, they had this bus that used to come and carry children whose parents don't go to church and all of that. So that invested in the communities for many, many years.
Cape Christian Radio.
Well, Cape Christian Radio, it's actually your mom's radio station that she plays regularly. They have a desire to make the world's most inspiring and transformative music accessible to today's listeners and future generations.
Amazing. The next one is 700 Club.
700 Club. Again, of course, your mom watches 700 Club Monday to Friday. What I find quite interesting about 700 Club is their Operation Blessing. When you look at all the good work they do across the world, when there's an earthquake, when there's flood, when there's hurricane, Operation Blessing is there to make a difference in the lives of people.
Another initiative is called Christian Concern.
Yeah, Christian Concern, particularly what I find so passionate about them is to protect the freedom to live and speak for Christ.
The College of Health Sciences in Uniport.
Yes, that's my medical school. I was in the fourth set of the College of Health Sciences, and the alumni were very keen to promote educational, social, and the physical development. We really have a desire to transform education through investments in the infrastructure of the college, as well as supporting students and teachers. And more of our junior colleagues are also coming into UK and into United States. So again, providing that mentorship, that support for our younger colleagues. Eagle Business started in 2017, and the whole idea is that there are many people who are of African descent who talk about, I want to start business, but they've not done anything. So the whole idea of Eagle Business is want them to go from level 0 to level 1.
And next we have Evangelical Alliance.
Well, Evangelical Alliance unites Christians across the UK to speak with a credible voice for the things of God. Everlasting Fathers Assembly, Redeemed Christian Church of God, of course, I'm the chair of the board of trustees there. And every year we give financial support to up to 10 to 15 local charities and non-governmental organizations. I was in Federal Government College, Port Harcourt between 1975 and 1980. And of course, just last month, we were in Lagos. My class had our 50th year reunion. We had our first reunion as a class in 2015. And right after the reunion, we put funds together and built a health center for the school.
Let's talk about Support for Mankind Development Initiative.
Oh, my world.
Baby.
Yes, that's my baby. I established Mankind in May 1994. Started as a sexual health organization, the ABC of sexual health: abstain from sex, be faithful to your partner, use contraception. I was going into secondary school with my members, giving talks to students. And then from there, Mankind stepped forward, looking after up to 27,000. Of course, you were there. We raised funds together for orphans and vulnerable children living with HIV. And also, we've had a few more developmental projects, women's health, and so on. We worshipped in unity for almost a decade, and then again, one was part of the board of the church. So, New Testament Church of God is a worldwide church, and our branch leads a Bible-based evangelical Christian church serving the local communities, the prison ministry, and then we have various social responsibilities. And of course, Pastor Parry does an excellent job.
Another initiative, Nigeria Community Leads, which you were the president of, and then Nigeria House Project.
Yes, Mom and I were part of the very first meeting of Nigerian Community Leads back in May 1998. I was president between 2006 and 2008. You guys, as young children, you did so well with Excel at NCL. We have LACON, the Africans football tournament, which we've been running for 18 years. We managed to win it for the first time this year. We've been in NCL now nearly 20 years. We don't have a place of our own. And the Nigeria House Leads project is to enable us to finally have a place.
And you had Ogoloma Town School.
Yes, Ogoloma Town School, that is my primary school. That's where I had my foundation. Grandma was a teacher there where my life began, and the foundation one had there. I can not thank God enough for that. Particularly a solar project so that the school will have electricity, as well as helping with the library project.
What does Amabigose stand for?
Amabigose, it's for the good of the land. The Amabigose Women's Cooperative, 2008, I just had the idea of doing something, and then I gave 100,000 naira then to the chief executive of Mankind to give interest-free loans to 4 women, and then they paid back after 4 months. Currently about 48 women who are benefiting from the microfinance. And of course, as you know, that if you economically empower a woman, you empower a nation.
Let's talk about Shalom Health International.
Of course, cervical cancer is a big issue in the sub-Saharan Africa and the developing world. It's about combating cervical cancer. Our initial focus was on colposcopy, training health workers to be able to do colposcopy when they do a smear, if they see abnormal cells, to deal with it. But also now investing in purchasing vaccines to try and prevent cervical cancer in the first place. I'm working with local health teams and then providing vaccines for them.
So I'm sure you all know my dad loves to sing, he loves a hymn. So let's talk about St. James's Church Choir.
Oh yes,
where it all began.
oh yes. 1970, I was not 5 years old yet. I followed grandma to the choir. Over the next 30 years, one has been part and parcel of the choir. My biggest achievement was when the choir performed Mendelssohn's Elijah. This particular fundraising is about supporting 1 or 2 choristers, either a chorister who is in university or a chorister who wants to learn a vocational trade, to support them. On the 6th of December, the choir will be doing a concert in my honor as I turn 60. So the Unipod 80s, it's a subset of the Unipod umbrella organization. Is quite informal. Life happens to people. People have accidents, people have health challenges, and we try to support one another to have a welfare fund instead of a knee-jerk reaction to situations. Let's put money regularly, and then we can provide support for people.
I remember going to America so many times for the convention. So let's talk about your baby, Africa.
In May 2008, I was a guest speaker at the Wakrike USA convention, and in 2010 I was back, this time in Baltimore, and then we set up Wakrike Development Coalition. From there, we started a language program, the Krikana Kwen Sukulu. Every Sunday we had lessons between 4 and 6 p.m. Develop an app, and then we now have about 40 classes we recorded on YouTube. So we're trying to take it to the next level where we kind of have AI integration, so gamification, like Duolingo, trying to get the younger generation to be excited about learning the language.
That love for you.
Be man. That's my girl.
Last but not least is the Wakrika Student Union.
So the youths are our here and now. Ubo Kere Jamabo, the current national president, we had some chats and then we were able to support their last program. They had quiz, debate, a few other things. So I think it's really important supporting the excellent work that they are doing in the Wakrike Students Union worldwide.
Amazing. Why have you chosen all these charities instead of just sticking to one?
It's like a chronicle of 60 years of my life, and you can see that most of these charities have impacted me. The beauty of giving back, it's the joy on the face of the recipient. I think one is sent into this world. My purpose in life is to make a difference in the lives of people. I don't know granddad at all. I was 18 months old when he died. An old man called Pastor Toye, he said he saw mom in his dream. She had her hand on her chin. He decided to pay my school fees. And when I finished secondary school, I lived with Reginald Furo, that's old friend, for a year. But most importantly, late Professor Nimi Briggs, he had a hand in everything I achieved in life. So God put angels my way throughout my life. I have been a beneficiary of the kindness of people. For me, giving is the best thing I could do in my life. So please support one of these 20 charities. Thank you.